This is 25-cent Zip from Quarter Zip Daily. We bring you a special report today all the way up in Wellpint, Washington on the Spokane Native American Reservation.
Thank you, 25 Cent. I'm here on the Spokane Native American Reservation to ask Arnold Spirit about his grandmother. Arnold?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. I had my AirPods in. They don't fall out. As you all know, my grandmother was struck and killed by an intoxicated driver. In preparation for this interview, I prepared a speech. In my grandmother's final moments, she stated to a surgeon, she said, "Forgive him." My grandmother was the most caring individual many of us had ever met. She greeted everyone who visited the reservation, regardless of who they were. In a world that is so divided, my grandmother saw the world in a different way. While everyone else on the reservation was moving towards a negative way of thinking, she stayed tolerant of others. She kept her kindness and character as well. She didn't let poverty change who she was as a person. I think we can all learn something from my grandmother. This is why my grandmother was so special, because she seemed to have humanitarian qualities. Those qualities have seemed to go extinct in everyone else on the reservation. The major thing that my grandmother had going for her was her resentment for alcohol. She never drank one drop. She never touched alcohol in her life. This is because she was one of the few people on the reservation that had the strength to work through the hard times that she faced, rather than giving up and turning to alcoholism. She did this because she taught herself to work through the hard times, which gave her the strength to avoid alcoholism. Now you can see why everyone loved my grandmother. She was an example of success and hope for many on the reservation. They all saw what is possible if they hold on to their hopes and dreams. They all see what their lives could be if they believed more in themselves like Grandmother Spirit did. They loved her because she reminded them all of their own dreams.
Thank you, Arnold. In other news, a large asteroid has just devastated most of Mongolia, sending it into a state of total anarchy. The few remaining survivors have resorted to burning flannel and drinking out of the creeks to survive. In this asteroid and damage-prone environment, many of the surviving citizens of Mongolia have decided to move to other regions and neighboring countries in fear of more asteroids. That's all for today, folks, and remember, if you wear cotton, you will be forgotten.